well.
You've jotted some of these leaps down. Let's bring it back to Amazon.
Yep.
And like, what are these stages of development? Because you started off with your first sale when you were in Bali with the John Forster Foundation doing the eye surgeries. Your phone goes bing, bing, you got 2 sales. To today, that was 2019, October. So it's really just 20, 21, 22, 23. So you've been 4 years, right? So in 4 years, you've gone from 2 sales to, I don't know how many units
I think it's
it is.
about 45,000 units, I think.
A year.
Yeah.
That you're selling today. So what are some of those key stages? And I also want to go and loop to this stuff that you've put here, these 18 steps to
Sure.
a rhino in our old community was when you reach $100,000 a month, which you're now well past, but you had some steps there. I want to jump into those. But what are those leaps that you go through from that very first beginning of, I want to start an Amazon business or an e-commerce business, or pretty much any business a lot of these are going to apply to?
Yeah. So I've basically jotted down 8 leaps, and I'm sure there's different leaps for different businesses, but these are the 8 leaps that I think I've gone through and where I'm at to date. And the first one we've spoken about, it's courage and belief. You know, when that first sale goes off and you realise, oh shit, this works. Getting the courage and the belief, that's definitely the first leap.
Yeah, but even just starting, it takes courage, right? To say, I'm going to do this, and to buy a course, and to, the minute you put yourself on the hook financially, and that's for many people, when we were selling the Amazon course, they wouldn't tell their friends and family that they'd done that. Because the minute they told their friends and family, they were on the hook, and they don't want to be on the hook. And that takes a lot of courage just to do that.
Especially with the duration, like when you buy a course and you go through and you're in the study phase, but then you're in the product research development. It's generally, I built 2 brands, and it doesn't matter how much you try and shortcut it, it's around about 8-9 months. So depending if you're going to sell a tennis ball, which doesn't usually work. But so that courage, you got to maintain that courage for 9 months before you even get to onto the playing field,
Yeah, and we're looking, so often we're looking for certainty. Will this work? Will I succeed? And I think for me, personally, there was a lot of shame over my previous failures, a lot of shame over my previous entrepreneurial failures, not realizing at the time that was just par for the course, and it's okay, and that you're not judged by your failures, you're judged on the net of where you end up. So, I think that is a huge one, and I think a lot of people fall over at that.
At that first one.
And
I think that phraseology, fall over, rather than leaps, I look at this list of 8, which I'm going to bring you back to now. If you're looking at a running track and there's 8 hurdles that you need to overcome, like with kids, they're awesome when they get past their teenage years and then they start to get married and then they start to have kids of their own, and that phase is amazing. And that's like where you are sort of getting toward in your business now, where the kids have grown up and it's starting to give you grandchildren, which is money without the headaches. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Unemployable. If you want to watch another clip, click here, or if you want to see the full episode, click here. Bye for now.